Listen to the baby. Yay, it worked. I'm so happy it worked. Yay. What are you doing? Look, just do this. It's not fragile. It's like on there pretty good.
I got a hell of a reach here.
Yeah, sorry if I'm being blinded. Jesus, can you reach up and turn that down? A little bit more. Keep going.
Lows and goes, kid.
All right, yeah, that's good. All right. Oh my God. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't turn this off. That's still on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't yank the microphone. Hey, everybody that's joining us in the live stream. Sorry about all of this. And if we're looking up, it's because now we finally have everything set up so we can see all of you guys from like up here. Even though looking at you is right here, we can see you guys from up here. So yeah, oh my God, that is so much better. That is so much better. You could maybe even turn that up a little bit more again now. I'm sorry, I know. Okay, stop. No. Go back down a little bit. All right.
Where's the threshold?
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just, it's winter time. I'm looking really pale, bright, and ugly. So I just I'm not trying to get washed out by the fucking ring light.
All right, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? I didn't even see there. This is podcast number 29. 29. So fucking
podcast
fine.
Number 29. I got new headphones, guys. Daniel got me new headphones.
It's Christmas.
They're Bluetooth, but I got a cord so that, we can have the microphone. Oh my God, Daniel's talking to you.
You're not supposed to be picking up
talking
the mic.
to it.
Hello, everybody out there. You're looking like a snack pack, Naja. Somebody say you look like a snack pack.
I look like a snack pack. I look like a Dusty.
Dust bunny. All right, so what are we talking about tonight? What are we getting into?
Oh man,
you said the girls been fighting.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, we got some topics. Okay, so we're gonna go in order.
Did you put the topics?
No, I forgot. I was gonna put the topics in the description before we started, but like I was just so excited that the new webcam finally worked because this was like a Christmas gift to myself and it wasn't working, so I'm happy. But our first topic. This topic's kind of tired because we're on it a little bit late. But LIZZO at the basketball game with her booty cheeks out. I'm so tired of talking about this. I don't even care no more. Like, I don't even care. Shit. Like, I really don't even care no more. Like, that shit was very tasteless, regardless of the body type was wearing what she was wearing. Like, that shit was tasteless. So, honestly, I just don't fucking care. I don't care anymore.
The first picture I ever saw of LIZZO was, like, her bare ass, so I don't see why everybody's so surprised. That was like the whole thing that her record company was marketing her on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, that whole basketball game thing was a PR stunt, like, because people were fat shaming her and shit online. So they were like, you know what? Let's make a publicity stunt. Let's keep this money train going. And that's exactly what they did. Shout out to Lizzo's PR team. Y'all are.
Or maybe she's just on drugs.
She not on no fucking drugs. She just got here. She just got here.
Some niggas can't handle this shit, man.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But I definitely think that it's not the end of the world. I don't think everybody should be that focused on what the hell she's doing at a basketball game. I'm so sorry. If Drake could be on the sidelines fucking coaching the Raptors, Lizzo could wear, I don't even know what to call them shits, yo.
What?
Her shorts that she had on.
Those weren't shorts, baby. You didn't even see it.
I did. She had like a fucking black shirt on and some black drawers, and I was just like.
Then what shorts are you talking about?
I mean, her ensemble, dude. I don't know, man.
The lies. You ain't seen no fucking ensemble. Did you see it?
I did, man. Somebody said, "Do you think she's arrogant?" I don't take her for arrogant. I just think she just.
I think she's playing her part.
I feel like some people may not be used to all the attention that they're. Well, of course, nobody would be used to that much attention, but you get what I'm saying. Used to that much attention on them, so they're gonna fucking flex on you, bro.
No, I really just. I really just feel like Lizzo did that shit for PR. Like her PR people told her to do it, and she was like, you know what? This is a good idea because I'm tired of these people trying me on social media, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm so tired of the argument of people being like, oh, well, if Rihanna did this, y'all would be here for it, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, bro, Rihanna actually likes basketball. She's been to multiple basketball games, and not once has she had any type of nipple, booty, taco out. Like, come on, Brad. Like, it has nothing to do, for me anyway, because I'm not going to sit here and act like there are not some fat phobic ass people online going in on Lizzo solely because of what her body is built like. But for me, I don't give a fuck. You could be crackhead skinny with your booty cheeks out at the basketball game. Like, I would think that shit is awkward and off. Like, that's just me though. Like,
is there a correlation between what somebody has on at a basketball game and how much they like basketball?
Y'all can't see this comment, but Lil was talking about Rihanna's nipples were hard as fuck through them shirts. Girl, that is called a natural body function. Like, what the fuck?
Because now you're making certain exceptions for some people, but
no. You're not gonna do that either, because, bro, we're not gonna sit here and act like I don't be out and let me not yell. Like, I don't be out in certain public places and you don't comment on my nipples being hard. Like, it's cold.
I mean,
it's cold. Like,
I'm the type of person where I don't feel like it's
that's like when dudes have random boners and people be like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what they're called, a boner, when it's not freaking purposeful.
Is your coochie hard right now?
My coochie is not hard. I'm about to fucking stop with this damn podcast. Like, I'm about to go.
Oh my god.
I'm about to go.
No, seriously, all I'm saying is, like, maybe for her, she's just, I mean, yeah, I do think she's doing the most right now. But I mean, what would I don't know. It's hard to say what a lot of people would be doing if they were her, bro.
You said what?
She's doing the most, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't be wearing my ass out to a Lakers game, but I'd be doing the most.
I feel like she was told to do that.
That's how I sincerely hope not.
I feel like she was told to do that, and she thought it was a good idea, and she went through with it.
Because I think you said the argument that there was like kids there and shit.
Yeah,
that is very true. But the cheerleaders be having their ass out too. The niggas definitely go to the game and be just like looking at them asses on them cheerleaders. Boy.
Bro, but a cheerleader's uniform is not bare booty cheeks out and twerking.
So,
I mean, unless you go into a fucking
they are.
Shit, I guess.
They all are. Have you been to an NBA game recently?
Recently, no, but neither of you.
I mean, I haven't either, but I'm aware of the fact that their asses be out for sure. I don't know, man. The double standard is real.
That's you as a grown man looking at them, bro.
I mean, that was me as an adolescent looking at them asses too.
I don't know.
And shit, if I was at that Lakers game, I'd probably been looking at Lizzo ass too.
You know what really made me start to think about it? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, and I know I'm not the only person out there because of the environment on social media and shit like that. It is a very group thinking space. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw the whole Lizzo thing, my first thought was, oh, they're only mad at her because she's big. But then when I actually like saw the rest of it, I was like, oh, and you know what it reminded me of? There was a time period, those girls on Instagram that be at the Publix or be at the park, supermarket, and they'll like flash their freaking coochie, or they'll flash their titties, or they'll flash their stuff, and people will be like, oh my God, y'all should be registered sex offenders. Like, y'all think y'all can get away with stuff because y'all fine, blah, blah, blah. But then when it comes to this, it's like, oh, well, we just need to let her do what she's going to do because people are being fat phobic to her. And then that's just what needs to be happening. And then that's when I started looking like, damn, I'm not going to sit here and act like people are not being fat phobic to Lizzo, because they are. But it's just like, bruh, I never thought, like, damn, everybody on the internet was definitely calling these Instagram thoughts sex offenders. And then, like, when somebody else does it, that's been under shit, they be like, oh, fuck them kids. Like, fuck them kids. They don't matter no more. Shit, they be seeing teenagers. Fuck seeing cheerleaders. Fuck it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. The cheerleaders' asses was, I mean, let me see. Because if these cheerleaders' asses aren't out, Lizzo, you're dead wrong. But I'm pretty positive.
I really think that it was Lizzo's team that made her wear that shit, and she just was like, okay.
Oh yeah, the ones that ain't like stick figures. Look, they got here they are with like
Daniel,
just shirts on,
these
bro.
these are jersey. Let me please look at what Daniel just showed me.
Nigga.
Really, Daniel?
But I'm saying when
These
they
are
do
dresses.
when they do their little bend down and pop, motherfucking that ass popping, bro. So I don't want to hear that, dog. It was a little bit more ass, but in all fairness,
I'm about to blow your mind. You do realize that those same those same teenage, like I remember when my brother was doing Pop Warner, there would be like college students, like fresh out of high school teenagers that would teach the little cheerleaders to do stuff, and they would teach them the same fucking routines. But because these are little kids, obviously we're not going to like sexualize the little kids. So that's why I'm sitting here like, okay, you do realize little teenagers wear them little dresses too, bruh. Like
they shouldn't.
Like, bruh, but you shouldn't be looking at fucking little kids.
Well,
like
then
that.
You shouldn't be looking at Lizzo's ass if she want to fucking twerk that fucking big ass shit at the Lakers game.
You stupid. Talking about she want to twerk that big old ass at the Lakers game.
I mean, shit. She happy,
and the
man.
whole event aside, bruh, Lizzo has a really cute butt. Okay, she's cute. Like she has a cute booty, bruh. And you can side eye me all you want to, because I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time. You
because you were just yelling in my ear a couple seconds
ago.
I'm
sorry.
Shit ringing.
I'm sorry. I'm used to yelling into my own microphone. And
is this how y'all feel? I sincerely apologize.
No, that's not how they feel, because my shit has been broke. My shit has been broke.
No, I'm talking about in lives past. I'm sorry, dude. I cannot.
Somebody said, do I still have the drawing? Get that piece of paper right there on top of the printer. The first one.
Yes.
Here, just for you.
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? There's now a woman too. She's on the couch. Can you get me the picture on the couch? I
stepped on her ass. An 8-town stomp.
You will be seeing this woman on Sunday.
Bro, you have horrible.
You will be seeing her on Sunday.
Horrible. You should be like fucking Twitter Picasso with these shits, yeah.
I mean, they're not ugly. They're not ugly, like.
Dude, why is it?
Because her tongue was out.
That's Lizzo, put your ass up. You just I don't even know why the fuck, like.
No, but what I was saying was like when you were like the first time you seen a picture of Lizzo was like with her ass out. That was the first time I've seen an editorial type picture of her too. Was with just like her ass out.
Yeah, so
and I didn't even know it was her because all I saw was just from the back and everybody was just circling it. And I was just like, okay, she looked like a little soft serve, like she cute or whatever. Ooh,
I'm gonna need you to be more aware of your surroundings.
I'm about to break. I'm about to break the fucking chair and every. No, it needs to be like this because there's drawers right here. This is not backwards.
Yeah.
If you want to come for me about how my office.
No.
Office space is ran.
But it's almost like, and I'm gonna move on after I say this because this shit is just asinine. It's almost like they want people to be body positive in private, but not in public, which is cool under certain circumstances. But in California, they're like real pro, like you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. Like there's literally like a naked ass cowboy damn near that, just like New York, be running around LA playing a guitar. If he could do that, why can't this lady wear a thong to the Lakers game? I mean, technically, she was covered up in the places where the action hatching. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that shit, dude. But I mean, personally, I don't want to see that shit.
Was that Eddie Murphy or was that I don't remember. It was either Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, or Chris Tucker. It wasn't Chris Tucker because I would have known because his expression would have been funny as fuck. I can't remember who it was, but as soon as she started twerking on that Megatron, they was just looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this real life? And his face just fucking killed me. It just fucking killed me. I can't. I really can't.
Fucking real shocker, man.
All right. I guess we're gonna go to this next topic.
Bima.
Flashy. So somebody said, can you talk about OT Genesis' new song, Never Knew? I mean, what is there to talk about? He did a Keisha Cole cover.
Nah, there's a lot to talk about with that because...
How is there a lot to talk about?
Fuck me. All right. This is just like, I'm going to make this as short as possible. There's an already pretty relevant artist. His name's Goon Music 414 or Hot Boy Goon 414 or some shit. Mm-hmm. And he remixes all the old songs, bro. Like all of them. Like, and he always just talks about gun violence and shit.
Oh, well, I know who that guy is. So are you trying to say they have drama or something?
They do.
Why? Because
he just ripped the whole ideal of what he was doing. But in hindsight, there were always spoof tracks. Like,
yeah, because what about making my way through the hood, sipping this, yeah.
But I don't want to be the nigga on the internet that's going to go, fuck it. God damn it. Which one came out first? Did Sippin' This Yak come out first, or did...
It was kind of like a boom of multiple people doing that. But I feel like because it was somebody mainstream that took it, for whatever reason, he's the only one that stood up. I don't know.
Because it started as niggas were shooting videos with hood-ass niggas to like, well, if you shake like that, you can move it like that. Mm-hmm. Come on. That was Metro like old shit, right? And then next thing you know, niggas are like, if you move that clock, I shoot your ass quick. You could be a little bitch. I'm going to turn you to a lick. Come on. And shit like that. And then niggas be like, oh my God. And now everybody's doing it. Now, do I think OT Genesis seen dude do that before? Hell yeah. Does he have the right to be mad?
No, not really.
Nah, because you can't.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought you were gonna be like, did OT Genesis know who he was? Hell yeah. Did OT Genesis see at least like 50, 11 people do the same thing? Hell yeah.
Which is right. Why he doesn't have the right to be mad. Once you put something out there, I think it was fucking Shakespeare was like, yo, fucking imitation is like more than flattery. That's like the way to go. That's not verbatim, but nigga, if you fucking make your shit like that, especially nigga, you're getting on other people's beats. You cannot argue about a nigga jacking your style if you using other niggas' beats. Cause nigga, he got on that I fly light, paper get high light plane. Mm-hmm. This nigga was like, I got Glocks in the safe. Niggas say that they killing with that gun in your name.
And people have been doing parodies of shit.
Exactly.
Just because you're talking about guns, bro. And then it's like, what are you gonna? And then if you really wanted to take legal action, I was rapping about guns, and now he's rapping about guns. How the fuck does that sound? I did covers over music talking about guns, and now guns. He is doing cover music talking about it. Like, what?
The guns are irrelevant, but you can't. If you make a fucking umbrella cover, and I make an umbrella cover, yeah, I might have made an umbrella cover because you made one. But nigga, only person that can sue me is Rihanna.
Right.
And she can't even really sue me because it's a fucking cover. So whatever. That's the OT shit.
The only way they could sue you is if you're making money from something.
Now that nigga Hot Boy shit, definitely, I ain't snitching. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me just shut the fuck up. But yeah, so what's the next real topic?
All right, the next real topic is Future's baby moms are coming together on their fucking Struggle Maury tour to match all their babies' DNA. And Daniel was saying, I didn't really think about this. Like, I'm just imagining, like, you know how like older white women have like Botox parties? I'm just imagining all of Future's baby mamas minus Sierra because she don't need no check. All of Future's baby mamas just gathered around at an Airbnb that they rented, just swabbing each baby's mouth with a Q-tip to get the DNA. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. And then I don't even know, like, what are they expecting from this? Like, because at one moment they like to the baby moms like to get on social media. The girls like to fight. The girls like to fight each other. Then the next moment they're all on some kumbaya shit. And then they try to come out here talking about we only want the DNA so that Future could take care of his kids. But it's like, bro, y'all want the DNA because y'all want the check. Like, let's be real. Like, y'all are using these babies as a check. The majority of y'all already knew how many baby moms he had before you fucking laid down unprotected with this man. Y'all knew how toxic this man was.
I'm gonna quote my nigga Future, man. Fuck them kids. Hey, on some real shit, dog. On some real shit. They cross so many lines that just should never be crossed, bro.
Right.
I mean, I get like if y'all gonna coexist with a motherfucker, like, oh yeah, you talk to their baby daddy and shit, but you talking about a whole bunch of estranged women that laid down with the same nigga. It's like that episode of fucking King of the Hill where Nancy get mad at goddamn John Redcorn because John Redcorn had another baby, but bitch, you was cheating with this nigga and had a baby while you were cheating on your nigga. Everybody cheating, goddamn it. You can't be mad. Shut the fuck up. But like at the same time though, nigga, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And y'all know y'all laid down with this man trying to get some fucking bread, bro. You know you fucking did, bro.
And I don't feel bad for none of Future baby moms. I don't feel bad for none of Fetty Wap baby moms. Because it's like,
especially
bruh,
not that nigga.
Especially Fetty Wap's baby moms.
Shit.
Oh my God.
You already know, man.
1738.
Who was that bitch on Love and Hip Hop had the fucking audacity? What was her name? Tikka Masala?
Who are you talking about?
Mystika?
Oh, Masika?
Yeah, that bitch.
Masika?
I don't watch the show. Fetty's my baby dad. She used to be funny as fuck, yo. Yo, I'm fucking done here, yo. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had to hear me cough.
She's fucking retarded, yo. Jesus Christ, yo. Hey, to each his own, though, man.
I would have done the DNA before I even had Future sign the birth certificate. I feel like that's like the rite of passage. If I ever have a son, that's what I would tell him to do. Like, regardless, because you never fucking know. You never know. Men and women be grimy out here, bro. You never fucking know. But I just feel like that's just a responsible thing to do because I don't want no fucking doubts,
bruh,
at all. Like,
the craziest part about it is like somebody was telling me a story about a housemaid. Nah, she was room service, and they heard that a balling ass motherfucker was coming to the hotel.
Yeah, I remember that.
And dude had to pay child support because a maid went into the trash can because she knew he was balling, got the condom because he fucked an escort, took it home, and artificially inseminated herself. He took that bitch to court.
No, she took him to court. She took him to court.
Oh yeah, he's
for
trying to countersue right now.
And he's trying to countersue
right
currently.
now. Yeah, but yeah.
But she took a DNA test to court, and she got his ass, and she got I think over $1 million settlement for child support.
Yeah, so Future, you better be careful, bro. You can't even use that argument no more.
I'm just imagining, like, you know what I imagine, like, instantly. I just imagine,
Future fertile as fuck, no homo. This dude, man.
Not really. He just don't use condoms. It's not that hard to.
Nah, man. Ain't that nigga like Haitian or some shit? You see that my dog out here knocking these hoes down, man. Damn. He got a whole clan. Free bands. Free clan.
I was just thinking if I was the housekeeper and I was in court, even though what she did was technically, in my opinion, I feel like what she did was like a form of rape, in my opinion. Yeah, rape because you're violating somebody's body. I'm not talking about Future. Fuck Future. I'm talking about the billionaire dude that got the semen taken out of the trash can. I feel like that's like a form of like violation because it's like, he didn't consent to have a child. He did not consent to impregnate you. He didn't consent to none of that shit. And the whole time I'm just imagining this housekeeper on the stand and Brez's lawyer being like, will you please just admit that you, no, I need the child support. No, I don't want to hear it, sir. No, I don't. Look at the test. That's your baby. Look, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Imagine explaining that to your family.
Nah.
Like, I have a child.
See, what I would do, this is where they fuck up. They have too many baby mamas. But what I would do, if I was Future, I would move all them bitches into one house, right? And not give them shit. Just put groceries in the house. And then shit, if they leave, motherfucking, I just take care of the jail. I just stop rapping. Just have all my kids. If I was
Future, I would solely take care of the children and leave these bitches dry.
No, but the only way you can play
don't want to be a dad.
The only way you can play that and not have to pay that, because when you're a rapper, you have to give these hoes absurd amounts of money, like fucking $12,000 a month and shit. Like, and these bitches be like, oh my god, I'm only getting Chris Brown's only giving me $60,000 a month. That ain't enough. It's like, bitch, right. You fucking piece of shit. God damn it.
My thing is, Future has showed time and time again that he really does not care to be a dad unless somebody else steps in on his kid's life and then he feels threatened as a man. I guess we've seen this multiple times. So, but if Future was actually about being a dad, the way he seems, because he's just shooting clubs out left and right, Like, he could honestly, if he just don't want to deal with these women, he could be a dad to these kids and get that same house that you were talking about and just have him and his fucking kids in there and say, fuck y'all girls. Like, bruh, like, if he was really trying to be a dad, but...
That nigga's too busy sipping that syrup, man.
And all the baby moms are in cahoots except for Sierra, because guess what? Sierra don't need no bag. That's why I'm just like, it'd be one thing if Sierra was in here like, oh, I want my son to know his siblings. I want blah, 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 blah. Sierra is like, fuck y'all. I'm living my best life. Y'all little baby mama drama. Y'all could fucking fight over future seed. I don't give a fuck.
Sierra's in her bag and she's in his too.
They trying to get a Sierra bag.
Like, oh my God, bro. Like, just the fucking fact. And you know what? I can't even be mad because I always say you take the good with the bad, goddammit. Future, you fucking knew, man. You knew these motherfuckers were gonna try to fucking bleed your whole shit dry, bro. I don't even feel bad for you, my nigga. You can't be doing that shit.
I don't either.
Because with great power comes great. You gotta wear condoms, nigga, because you're fucking not one of these crazy. Like, fuck the child support. There's some crazy motherfuckers out there, bro. A crazy motherfucker as the mother of your child or father of your child will fuck your whole shit up, bro. I swear.
A lot of people are still talking about the billionaire situation, and somebody said, I feel bad for the kid because, like, imagine growing up knowing, like, bruh, and that's what I thought about too. Like, imagine growing up, baby. Like, knowing, like, oh my God, my dad wants zero to do with me because my mom violated him. Like, imagine growing up, like, my mom violated my dad. That's why we live in this big ass house. Like,
you know what she named the baby?
Oh, yeah. You know what she named the baby? Bruh, she named the baby after the billionaire. She named him, insert billionaire's name, Junior.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. She named him Magnum.
No, shut the fuck up, Daniel. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm over here thinking like, bruh, no, she did not. She named the boy after, bruh. She named it after him. Like, imagine you're walking around in the world. Imagine somebody walking around in the world with your fucking name and you never had sex with their mom or nothing. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. I'm about to move on, bro. Hey, dog. Future, tighten up, bro. I can't keep talking. We can't keep talking about this shit, bro. Can't keep talking about you, bro.
All right, we're going to move on to Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana got hit up in Miami at a strip club. At first, it was going around that it was due to like a discrimination issue, but later it was revealed that it was not discrimination based off of his orientation, but actually it could have been other things. Now, one performer from one of the clubs, because Santana went to multiple clubs, one of the performers from one of the clubs that he went to went on Instagram and did say that Santana was very drunk. He was at a gentleman's club, and when you guys watch this later, the live will be in the description. But he was drunk at a gentleman's club, and he decided to pull his pants down and twerk in his thong at a gentleman's club, which you cannot do. Even if you're a female, you're not allowed to get undressed and twerk at a gentleman's club because you are taking away money from other women. So it's not even like just because he's a gay dude, but it also added on to the clientele at a gentleman's club is primarily straight men. So the security went over to Santana and was like, hey, you need to chill. And then Santana just went all the way off, went to the DJ booth, was like, F security, y'all soft, nobody in here gonna touch me. Went to each different booth, said, y'all in here ain't gonna touch me. And old girl in the Instagram live did say this was not a justification for him to get shot, which I agree with. But it does add on to, you know, his mental state of mind at the time, as well as how he was acting, how inebriated he was. There were Instagram lives of him being drunk, walking around antagonizing people at this said strip club. So a lot of people are speculating, like, what's the full story? Why did these people come for him? Like, did he come for anybody else by the end of the night? Like, but he's okay. He's fine. He's already posted Instagram pictures talking about from the ER to the RR. And he's like riding in a Rolls Royce, just like chilling with the Band-Aid. Like, I'm just like, bruh, like you could have died. Like they aimed specifically at the passenger side where he was sitting.
Where did this happen?
In Miami.
Oh, he fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, check it, bro. And you say he hangs with who?
I don't know who he hangs with. I know that he's cool with Young Miami. But I mean, then again, he was being real rowdy and disrespecting people at the club. And you don't know who Miami's tourist city. You don't know who the fuck he disrespected.
Bro, weren't motherfuckers shooting at her too? So if niggas gonna shoot at Young Miami, you think they give a fuck about shooting about her?
Kodak people. Bro, allegedly.
Don't say
allegedly.
That shit.
I'm saying allegedly.
Bill didn't do that.
Bill.
Fuck wrong with you?
Bill.
Anyways. Yeah, bro. Stop fucking playing, bro. You can't go into. I don't give a fuck if it's Joe City, bro. I live in Jacksonville. I'm not about to go into the Silver Fox. Nigga, what's up, bitch? I ain't gonna be twerking because I ain't built like that, nigga. But
isn't Santana from Miami?
I don't give a
and we're
fuck.
not saying, and we don't want to get shit confused. We're not saying Young Miami was there. We're just saying Young Miami got shot at this year as well.
And what I'm saying is, if somebody will shoot at the goddamn Queen, they will definitely shoot at a motherfucking pawn. Like, stop playing, bro. I'm talking about chess. I'm not calling her queen by any means. Do not get that misconstrued. Goddamn. Sade is the queen. Fuck. Anyways, dog, you don't fucking play with people like that, especially not in Florida.
You said Sade is the queen?
Fuck yeah. Shit, you can take it how you want, bro. Motherfuckers rent yachts. Go look up Sade yacht. Go look it up. Go look that shit up. Real motherfucker.
That's what makes her the queen. She got a yacht.
Bruh. She don't just got a yacht. Just look it up, man. Look how she living.
You talking about music or money?
Man, look up the discography, bro. Look up record sold, bro.
Cause I love me some Sade. But
you talk about transcending eras and like motherfucking decades and shit. I know all these young kids ever since the internet came out, they're like, oh shit, this person like.
So like
niggas was selling vinyl records and 8-tracks and shit, yo.
So we just fuck Whitney, like fuck Whitney.
Man, Whitney was the queen of come on, bro.
She transcended eras too.
Man, if I make it to heaven, I'm gonna go do some coke with Whitney, but I'm gonna make music with Sade.
Don't do that. Don't do Whitney like that.
Right.
That's not cool. Don't do Whitney like that.
She got Bobby on that shit, bro.
Okay, well, Bobby was grown.
Bobby was that nigga, man, before he got on that shit, man.
Bobby could have said no.
I love Whitney, but man, that's fucked up, man. Naja, if you had me smoking crack, bro, I would hate your ass.
I would never have you smoking crack.
Exactly.
Like what?
Exactly.
Daniel,
come on, bro.
We're not. Oh my God, yes. Thank you, lovely Lana. Oh my God, yes. Queen Nina. Yes, ma'am.
Bro, anybody will tell you that Whitney Houston got Bobby smoking crack. How you know it is because Whitney Houston was that shit way before Bobby. So Whitney Houston been had that goddamn alternative money. I just want to dance with, I just want to do blow with somebody.
Yeah, well, Nina Simone talked about.
Come on now.
She talked about being in pain. She talked about partying.
Nigga, that was the blues, nigga.
She talked about. Ooh, Nina used to have me in my feelings, bro.
She's like the post-prohibition queen, bro. Like
no, she's the civil rights queen, sexual liberation queen,
she was
like everything, like mental health advocate. Like she was, bruh. Nina Simone was. Yes, I love Nina. I don't care. I'll dick ride all day. I really don't care. I love.
I'm just fucking with y'all dick ride too. Now we were talking about fucking Santana getting shot, but honestly, I just don't feel any sympathy for anybody that begs for a situation and then gets it, and then they get shown in a certain light, like the true colors. Where there's nothing wrong with showing your true colors after you've been shot. Of course, you're gonna be frantic. But don't fucking post a video after you got shot for being a jackass, listening to who shot you. Like, nigga.
And honestly, when the first speculations came about with the whole thing being homophobic or whatever, like the first thing I thought of was Miami. Like Miami. There's a saying in Florida where it's like the further north you go, how does it go? It's like the further north you go,
the more country that shit gets.
Yeah, but it's something, there's a saying. It's like further north you go, it's like more country. Basically, further north you go, more country. Further south, you're basically in like foreign territory. Like you're in the Caribbean, basically. Like, and it's pretty like teeter-totter in Miami because like in Jacksonville we're like very, very fucking conservative city, and it sucks. Like we don't have a lot of this year they actually canceled our pride parade. Like we don't really have a lot of
they didn't stuff. They were out there,
but yeah, people had to come and do their own shit because the city,
they were out there doing poppers,
the
smoking
city
meth.
Used to host our pride parade, and the city did not host our pride parade this year, so we had to have local LGBT.
My nigga, they were talented. I had my job got hectic because we have a lot of alternative people. They were out there wilding.
But all I'm trying to say with that,
I didn't even know what a popper was until that.
I told you what a popper was the other day.
No, I found out what it was after that, but I had a vague understanding before that because they found that shit. And I'm like, what is that? And one of the dudes that I worked with was like, oh, that's a popper. And now that I know what it is, I'm looking at this nigga differently. Like, nigga, you a little too cultured for me, dog. Like, man, we didn't have, man, come on, man.
Well, what I was saying is that Jacksonville is very conservative, right? But when you get to Miami, it's like this weird half and half because a lot of Caribbean cultures are rooted in a lot of homophobia and colorism. And there's that. Then there's also this really vibrant gay culture in Miami. So it's like this weird jumble going on to the point where I wouldn't expect anything to happen like with here, where it's just blatant. Like we have trans Black women dying like in Jacksonville. We had a serial killer at one point that was specifically killing Black trans women. Like you wouldn't see shit like that in Miami. You get what I'm saying? Like you would have rallies and protests and shit about that in Miami.
The niggas definitely like stopped up the whole interstate when Trump got elected on some bullshit.
Right.
You tried that shit in Jacksonville, like you're gonna get ran over by niggas. Not even really anybody sad. Like bro, you just gotta pick your battles wisely, bro. You really do. And if you're going to be a not shit motherfucker for any point in time, don't blame anything that you're doing on anything other than the fact that you are being a jackass. Bro.
I just really hope that he has a speedy recovery. I really hope that nothing like this ever happens. I really hope that we do not film another podcast saying rest in peace, SAUCY Santana, because I'd be very fucking sad.
I don't know who the fuck this nigga is for real, bro.
I just hope all I knew him from was the Walk It Like a Dog with like the live snippets and stuff, but I'm not really into his music like that. But still, it doesn't mean he deserves to get shot, you know. Like I just feel like I just hope that all this shit dies down, and because
I think it's already died down. I don't think he's gonna be twerking at any more strip clubs no time. As real as he want to act right now, nigga, bullets is hot.
Yeah, I don't know. Bro. Well, we're gonna go on to this next topic. I don't really. How long have we been doing this? It's only been 37 minutes. Okay. Eminem versus Nick Cannon.
My God.
Is it fucking 2002? Like.
The thing that I think really is bothering me about that shit is, nigga. Why? Why now? Why?
I feel like I agree with both sides, but as of December 2019, I agree with both sides. If you were to ask me this back in like 2005, 2010, I probably wouldn't say that. But when it comes to this situation right now, Nick Cannon, I get that it's his story to tell, but he should not have been talking about Eminem at all. Period. Because your baby mom has already said that this man has made her so fucking uncomfortable. Why would you welcome that back? Because even though you're not in a relationship with her anymore, she's still an extension of you because you share children, and you should not be speaking on somebody who has, in your words and in your baby mom's words, stalk you, obsess over you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you should have knew better not to talk about him. But then on the other hand, it's like, I feel for Nick Cannon and Mariah because Eminem has been on some obsessive ass shit over the past damn near my whole fucking life. So I've been seeing Mariah and Eminem beef my whole life. Okay. And I never expected to see this in my 23 years on this planet.
I'm sorry, bro. But two things. For one, motherfucking yeah, Eminem did diss him by like basically putting a
Eminem
subtweet
started
on
the whole thing.
He did no, he started it back up.
Yeah, he started the whole thing. We're
no,
not
he started it back up.
Right.
Again. But nigga, like I said earlier, you have to pick your battles wisely. And this is the second thing. The whole first time they were beefing.
Not to interrupt you, but Miss Janice, you're too young for me. Keep going. She talking about, is that what obsessed with me is about? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Eminem's also made a few songs about her. Go ahead.
The whole standpoint Nick Cannon had before was, when I find this little motherfucker, I'm gonna beat his ass. Mm-hmm. So if he's dissing you again, Nick Cannon's making a lot more money than he used to because he gets a lot of money behind the scenes.
Now is really
He's a very
right
smart
now.
dude.
He's getting tons of social media.
You could find this nigga, bro, if you really wanted to. But the one thing no one ever asked for, no one, not one fucking person in 2019, no one. And then Nick Cannon, you know what? I think I'm gonna fucking make a diss song, put it on World Star with an incredible shirt song, because that's my company, and then call Suge fucking Knight for the intro. Why, bro? And and this is the thing that's coming. 50 Cent.
Jenny said, I'm older than y'all, and I'm lost. Yes, Mariah. Well, if you're older than us and you remember the Mariah, we all love the Christmas Carol Mariah. So, but yes, Obsessed was about Eminem.
Dog, I'm really like 50 Cent, bro. You need to just step in, because honestly, I don't want to hear another Eminem song.
I don't either. Now. We're tired of Eminem. All he does is sound like this. Like, bro, we're done. We don't want that anymore. Like, stop it. We're done. We don't want to hear you yell and shit. Like, honestly, Eminem needs to go the Gucci Mane route. Like, why don't you start a label? Has he started a label yet?
Yeah, he had Slaughterhouse.
Who was on his label?
He had a group with Joe Budden, fucking, I think Royce 5'9", and goddamn some other niggas. But right now he's got Joyner Lucas signed to him, I think. And that's how he's getting his money.
I gotta get my Snoop Dogg voice. Who?
Nigga, you know these people, bro. You're not gonna act brand new, dog. You know these people. But at the same time, I'm not vouching for him. I'm just stating the fact.
I know
Yellow Wolf.
I know Joe Budden.
I
don't know anybody else.
Yellow Wolf doesn't rap anymore, it seems like. But he was definitely... Eminem has had a lot of successful ventures. But that nigga's like 55 now, bro. Like,
yeah, he needs to stop.
Unless you're about to dye your hair blonde and go through a fucking crisis and then go fucking...
how old is Haley?
Dude, she's gotta be like fucking...
Isn't Haley like 20 now?
24 or
Haley,
some dumb shit.
Eminem's daughter.
Oh, that shit been popped up, kid.
She's 20. Me and Haley are the same age. Wow. Yeah, so yes, Eminem has been beefing with Mariah Carey my whole life. I'm not tripping. He has been beefing with her my whole life. My whole life. Bruh. And then I actually, because I've always been too young to actually listen like in depth to the diss songs. The only diss songs I knew for a fact, like, because I was allowed to listen to it, because you guys know back in the day Eminem used to have like comedic relief in his music videos, so like my mom would let me watch it, like whatever. And like when I was listening to some of the lyrics like recently before we did this podcast, I was really like taken aback. Like Eminem was talking about how he stuck Mariah in the Mr. Poopy Butthole with some killer yellow sauce, if y'all get what I'm saying.
Dude, you gotta be that cryptic. That's what this shit's coming to?
Killer yellow gel.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. And that's when Mariah went quiet for a little bit, and then she came out with Obsessed, and then Eminem was looking stupid. I really wish that Nick would have shut up, because honestly, Obsessed was the best diss track to come from an R&B artist. Like, name somebody else. Please name somebody else.
A diss song from an
R&B artist. You consider Mariah R&B, right? Or you consider her pop?
Drake.
Drake is not.
Yeah, the fuck he is.
Drake has sang in a diss song.
I mean, you don't have to sing in a diss song to be an R&B artist.
Rihanna's not R&B, but in Sex with Me, she did a Drake diss when she was like, I know, I make it hard to let go. You know that shit. But she's not technically R&B. I mean, and that wasn't even like a whole song about Drake.
The Weeknd be taking digs at niggas all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Those are digs. It's not like designated. Oh, they talking about Ray J?
Bro, Ray J. Ray J is the realest nigga in the game, bro. They're right. Ray J, bro. Bro, Ray J is that nigga, dog.
What does he have?
Tamar Braxton.
No, what are those?
J-Lo dissing Diddy.
Bro, J-Lo don't write none of her
shit.
K
Michelle.
J-Lo don't write 100 shit. K Michelle is a country artist.
Ray J is that nigga. Ray J is the first blood singer.
Yeah, he is.
Stop playing, bro.
Fun fact, Ray J is the first blood singer.
If it wasn't for Ray J, it wouldn't be no Tyga. It wouldn't be no fucking Kim Kardashian. No. It wouldn't be a lot of motherfuckers if it weren't for Ray J, bro. Ray J opened the door for hella niggas, bro. I swear, bro.
Beyonce did do R&B diss tracks, but again, those were like sly digs. It wasn't like there was a whole song specifically. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Beyonce's discography is big as fuck. Has she ever made a song that was like, but was there a song specifically for Jay-Z, like the whole song?
Yeah, you better call Becky with a good head.
That was one slide dig.
Nah, she was selling out about that nigga the whole song, bro. That's why these hoes love it. Okay, Vince Staples, relax. Nah, bro.
Oh, you know, no. Beyonce did make a diss song towards Jay-Z.
She made a lot.
Bring me along. I've been through this too long. Like, bitch, yes. But that wasn't R&B.
Why are you yelling?
That wasn't R&B.
Why are you yelling in my ear?
Because I can't.
Don't do that.
That wasn't R&B though. That was like pop.
Don't do it. Lemonade with Bomb Giant Boy.
Didn't Tank do one?
Didn't that nigga suck dick?
Shut the fuck up. Tank. Look, leave Tank alone. We're not about to talk about Tank because we purposely did not talk about Tank because I already know that we probably have different opinions. Me and Tokyo Tony have the same opinion about Tank, and I don't feel like I'll ever be able to say me and Tokyo Tony have the same opinion about anything ever again. So this is a very rare moment that me and Tokyo. Did you see that interview she did when they asked her about Tank?
Why would I have seen that?
So I'm gonna break it down to y'all. The interviewer asked Tokyo Tony. They were like, "Hey, we see you have a new TV show on the what is that they be getting YouTubers on and shit? Oh, the Zeus Network." They're like, "We see you have the new." Look, we can't laugh because look, at the end of the day, me and you ain't on the Zeus Network, so we can't laugh at people.
Motherfucking Zeus Network, nigga.
Listen,
catch my new show on Centric TV. TV One, face ass niggas.
Not TV One.
Oh shit!
Not Centric TV.
You don't even need cable to watch my
it's not
shit.
Centric TV.
Just plug your TV into the wall.
Okay, let me finish my little thing, and then you can go.
It comes on right after the Jeffersons.
It's eccentric TV. I remember what you're talking about.
No, it's called Centric.
It's
a BET network,
and the logo's orange. I know what you're talking about, bruh. It's eccentric.
You're gonna make me use my Siri for this.
Use your Siri while I tell my Tokyo Tony story. So.
Oh shit.
Tokyo Tony was basically saying the interviewer asked her, "We see you're doing
network.
We see you're doing a dating show. You know what? Fuck my Tokyo Tony example.
Fuck Tokyo Tony. No, what's
fuck
going
it.
on?
No, fuck it, because I can't get a fucking word out. So what's the fucking network?
Centric.
No, that's not what I was talking about. That's not the network I was talking about.
Whatever, damn.
The network
that's where our show coming on. Orange. It ain't gonna be on Zeus, but what did Tokyo Tony say?
I don't even care anymore.
See, bro, you should have just agreed with me, bro. I didn't been there, You gonna tell me about the Centric channel? Nigga, I used to watch Centric channel all the time. That's not the channel,
bro. It's not purple. The logo is orange. It was like orange and yellow and red.
That bit.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it was.
Train.
Bruh, yeah, like I know what I'm talking about, bruh.
Nigga, nah, dog. You talking about that Nick Jr. shit, nigga. I ain't
No,
got
it
no
was
time for
not
that.
fucking Nick Jr.
I don't watch Dora.
You're stupid. Are you gonna change the topic?
All right, our last topic for today is damn Juice WRLD.
Yeah, somebody wanted me to talk about it, so I decided to add it at the end.
Oh Lord. Yeah, you did start a fight, Yoka.
Now we're mad at each other. We started a fight. We're not mad at each other. It's just
Lilith, I did let her speak. Damn.
I'm just one of those people where if like if I'm in a group and like I'm talking and I feel like I'm not heard, like what the fuck is the point of me talking? I'm not talking to my fucking self. Like what? I could take a hint if what I'm saying is not interesting. I mean, it's stale anyway.
I love you, dog. I apologize.
You don't gotta apologize.
I don't know.
It obviously was not that interesting to you, and it's okay.
I don't really know.
But it's about fucking Tokyo Tony.
That's what
you'll
I'm
be
saying.
Okay.
But I don't really know what to even like.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about Juice WRLD either. Somebody wanted to talk about him, but I don't know what to say. I mean, it's really sad what happened to him. The only thing I will say though is that I really like, okay, when I get on, regardless of what it is, I really hope that I never become famous ever. But if I'm ever in a position where I do need, you know, security around me or whatever, if I'm ever in a certain situation where I am vulnerable to get in trouble with the law, I would hope that I would have hired specific person or people who know that when shit gets hard, they need to step up, because at the end of the day, I'm the breadwinner out of everybody. And if I get locked up, we're all fucked. So I would hope that somebody from my team would take a fall. And that's why I feel like there's no fucking reason why Juice should be dead right now, because there's no reason why he should have felt that he had to swallow all those pills to avoid jail time. If I had Juice money shit, I would have took the jail time.
I feel like it was deeper than that, because I read that he had a run-in with them before, and they had been watching him. So I feel like he was in a deeper game, and he got too deep in it, and he shouldn't have been in it. But at the same time, he wasn't ready to face those consequences. You know what I mean? I feel like he was. I don't think he thought he was gonna die per se, but it doesn't make sense why somebody would have that much weed on them and be worried about a few pills.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he knew the weed was going to be a slap on the wrist, but the pills weren't. And that's why I feel like he felt the need to swallow them. But what I'm saying is there should be no reason why he would have felt the need to do that. He should have had people on his team. Like, and I'm not trying to like sugarcoat his drug use as if that was okay or nothing, because at the end of the day, a lot of these rappers really do need to stop with the drug use, especially, what's his name? Lil Baby. You know who is Lil Baby? Who is the one that goes out with the really pretty girl named Jada Amore?
I think that is Lil Baby.
Is that Lil Baby?
I think
the one that goes out with Jada Amore. Well, which one goes out with Jada Amore, he fucking eats so many fucking Percocets. He looked like he make his animal crackers fight each other. Like he admits that he takes Percocets.
I mean, they be taking Percs and shit.
But it's just like, bro, like there's like a whole bunch. There's a fucking problem right now. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, I mean, taking drugs is cool, but you should always have a right hand man to take the fall. But what I'm saying is if you are the breadwinner amongst a fucking system of people, I would hope that somebody knows if anybody's getting locked up, it cannot be him. Like,
yeah.
And I feel so bad that this happened. And then I also try to put his age into perspective as well. Like, he ain't never said shit. We ain't never touched that much money. Like, I can't imagine being 21 touching as much, touching Juice WRLD money.
I probably, like, bro, at 21 years old, I would have been doing the same shit. But instead of 3 guns on that plane, there would have been like 12 guns on that bitch. I would have fucking, man. Shit, I don't think I would have had 70 pounds of weed though. I mean, that shit is just like, that's too much weed to just be flying around with, nigga.
Cause it's like, bro, are you moving? Like,
you know, like once you get in that area, once you get in federal jurisdiction, it's fucking federal. Like, and yeah, that's a better prison, but you don't. The feds have a high ass conviction rate, bro. They will fuck you. They're like Japan, like you were telling me earlier, how niggas get. So fucking with the feds is basically like doing crime in Japan. If you get caught, you're going to fucking prison. That's just what it is. So I feel like Lil Bruh did not want to go to prison, but I mean, shit, maybe. I don't even think
he would have went. I don't.
Oh, he would have went. He would have got indicted.
I don't know. Like all conspiracy shit aside, like from the bare minimum of what we can see, is that there were drugs in his possession. What does anybody say that they're gonna do when a cop pulls up when you got drugs? Yeah. Eat it.
But you can't eat the 70 pounds of weed.
No, you can't. I get it. But out of everything, the pills are more charged because obviously he has prescription medication.
They're not more charged though, because his charge he was gonna get, and this is not. I'm not a fucking lawyer, but if you think about it, once you take any drugs up in there, they don't give a fuck what it is, bro. You got conspiracy to traffic narcotics, basically. That's that federal fucking charge. And you're gonna get time based on what the fuck they think. If he plead out, he would have went for at least 10 years. All them boys would have.
Bro, he got money, he got lawyers. That's what I'm saying.
They don't give a fuck about that when you're trafficking drugs. When you're rich,
he ain't selling. That's all he had to do was prove that he was not selling.
It's real hard to fucking prove that you're not selling.
Not when you're an artist on tour,
nigga. When you have 70 pounds, that's like fucking 3 Spodies worth of weed, bro. Like you're not smoking that.
It's way worse to get caught with pills than weed.
Nah,
it's way worse.
Because what we're not even thinking about is the fact that if the feds come to fucking raid your fucking plane, bro, they already know what you got on that bitch.
Think of it this way: if you had a blunt in your car versus having Xanax in your car,
a fucking blunt is way different from 70 pounds a week. Once you have over...
I know, but I'm just trying to show you on a small scale. So imagine it on a big scale. Even though comparison to all that weed, I get what you're saying. But think of it this way. How many people are on that plane? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to just be like, oh, this is all our shit. But when it comes to those pills, and then you also have to think he's a celebrity. Juice WRLD's not one of those celebrities, or as if I know, because I'm not a Juice WRLD fan. Maybe you can correct me. But I've never seen Juice WRLD say anything like glorifying any type of pill usage. Like, I've never seen him say he pops bars. I've never seen him say he pops perks. Like, if anything, and then lucid dreams, I know we as adults, we see it, we hear the nostalgia, but kids like Juice WRLD the same way kids like Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty do drugs, but you get what I'm saying? I genuinely feel like he panicked. Like, I feel like he panicked.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I just feel like he panicked and was just like, fuck it. Like,
see, that's what happens when you get into that shit and you're not built for it, or you don't know.
Somebody
what the fuck
said pills are legal. Not here. If you don't got no prescription, I don't know where you at, but in America, if you don't got no prescription for no pills,
fuck the pills though, bro. We're not talking about a dime sack. We're not talking about an ounce. Yeah. We're not talking about fucking a pound. We're talking about 70 fucking pounds of weed. It doesn't matter if you would have had 100 fucking pills. It don't matter if you would have had 1,000, bro. This nigga, it doesn't matter what drug you have when you have that much. They're gonna look at you like a kingpin.
I didn't think of, like, where was he flying into?
Brother, I think they jammed him up in. I want to say they caught him, bro. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like, where did they catch him?
It was either Chicago. He flew out of Chicago to LA, or vice versa.
So he flew into Chicago?
I'm trying to figure out.
Weed's not legal recreationally until like 2 weeks over there, so.
Bro, even if weed is legal in California, I highly doubt it's legal for you to travel in the airport with 70 pounds.
Yeah, a lot of people think just because weed is legal recreationally in certain places, like, unless you were there like immediately when it got legalized recreationally, and there's like that gray area, there's very tight ground. Like, you're not even allowed to smoke a joint in public in California.
He was landing in Chicago from California, so he probably bought it in Cali.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But nigga, you're still not getting away with 70
you're
pounds
gonna
of
get in
weed in
trouble going to
Chicago,
right?
Illinois, bro.
But think of it this way: that's way easier to talk about and be like, "Hey,
no, it's not.
I bought legal weed there." No, I'm saying, think of it from a lawyer perspective. Again, we're not lawyers, y'all, but just think of it. If I was a lawyer, I would easily, but I'm not. I would easily be like, "Yo, Juice bought legal marijuana in one space. Marijuana is about to be legal recreationally here in about 2 weeks. He just wanted to get set up. XYZ.
So, weed is recreationally legal in Illinois.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now, they're cracking down on it when it's like, they're cracking down on it in housing communities right now. There's like a problem in Chicago where they're kicking people out of their homes for smoking weed 2 weeks before the shit is legalized, like legit everywhere recreationally in the state of Illinois. And it's just a lot of people are taking advantage of this gray area until it gets legalized, and they're penalizing a lot of people. And it's just a really, really big mess in Illinois right now. But I'm really glad that Florida and Chicago and Illinois are legalizing marijuana. Florida's still medically, but I'm really glad because these are both very violent states, and I'm really interested to see like where the crime rate is going to be at in the next 5 to 10 years once marijuana is legalized recreationally in both states, because right now in Florida it's only medical, but anywhere that they do medical, it's only a matter of time before it's recreational. Illinois is just one of those gems where they just, but
it says how much you can purchase here. It does not say how much you could fucking have. So I don't fucking know, man. If you ever
Illinois
have
is still
70
very gray
fucking
right
pounds in fucking Illinois.
That's what I'm saying. Like they might, the same way how your homie was talking about how he went to Cali right when it got recreational and everything was gray. That's exactly is what's going to happen to Illinois, because it happens to every state that goes recreational. Even Canada, once they went recreational, there is like that gray period where it's just like 420 crazy, like with everybody. Like there's that gray period until they get the rules set in place and the guidelines, and then that's when things start falling into play. So if I was his little lawyer, fairy tale pretend lawyer, I would have played that into effect too. But again, I really just feel like he panicked. I don't feel like it could have been, it just happened. I feel like it could have been prevented, but what happened. What happened.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Now that I know that weed's that legal there, but I'd still would imagine that they wouldn't want you to have that much, because then you could fucking be really on some shit. But
because imagine if he wasn't a rapper and some average ass Joe pulled up in Illinois with fuck as much weed as he had, but if they had like a decent amount, like a normal amount of somebody who's like, probably got a pat from somebody and coming over here to serve, even then people would feel threatened, because again, Illinois is in that gray area right now because they're transitioning. They would feel threatened by that.
You're not allowed to take weed out on plane in California, so he's fucked there. See, that's the thing. It's legal, but it's not federally legal. Right, so when you take it in the air, you're fucked regardless. Right. I didn't even think about that. They don't give a fuck if weed's legal in Illinois because you had that weed in federal fucking jurisdiction.
Right.
You're fucked. So,
and you're right. Indica Papa, you were completely correct. None of us were there. And that's why I say, all speculations aside, what actually happened was he had the weed on the plane, he had the pills, and he took them. And because, like you said, it was known, Fez was looking at him, he freaked out, and he just panicked, and he did what happened. And it's so fucking unfortunate that he was so young and he passed away. And then we also don't know, because the people that were there said they also didn't know what pills he took. They said it was a combination of different, like they don't know. Nobody knows.
Even if they didn't care about weed in Chicago, which I know they do, because like I said, that the feds don't want you to be their fucking competition. They want you to be able to smoke your weed and go about your fucking business, even if it's recreational. They don't want you riding around with 70 pounds, because then you can take it right to Ohio next door, where it's still illegal, and fucking trap out the back. They're not fucking stupid, bruh. So yeah, he fucked up. R.I.P., bruh. All right, fucking P, bro. We fuck with you, but like, dog, y'all niggas gotta leave that shit alone.
And
it's
like
too
you
late.
Said, like you said, the feds do not like competition. Like even now, ever since, because I don't talk about my medical marijuana shit on my main channel at all. Like I talked about it once on my vlog channel, and I just don't feel the need to talk about it for real. But one thing that a lot of people ask me, like in my immediate like friend groups and stuff like that, is like, oh my God, girl, you the plug, you can supply this, you could do that, blah, blah, blah. Because they're not used to me being able to partake in their foolery. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, the government wants to be on top.
Hell yeah.
Like you said, the government wants to be on top. Hell I know for a fact that if I actually knew somebody and I was street smart like I used to be, I could go out and I can get a gram for $10. But when I go to my dispensary, I get a gram for $12 or $13. Yeah, those are $2 or $3, but that shit adds up. If I were to be a degenerate and I wanted to go out to the street and try to double up, I couldn't be the plug because there's no profit there. I'm always going to be wasting more money because if you want to be the plug, that means you're depending on that nickel and dime bag ass person, and that nickel and dime bag ass
or
person
you're getting it for dirt cheap from California, flying in a private jet with 70 fucking pounds. Like, God damn,
the government, the federal government does not want to compete with fucking nobody, and weed is not regulated by the government, but the state still has to, you know, and they don't play. They don't. Like, they really do not play when it comes to their drugs and competition.
If you do a misdemeanor in a bank, that's federal jurisdiction. So that's a fucking federal crime.
Right.
It doesn't matter what this, if the state says that that's a misdemeanor, if you do it in the fucking bank, that's a federal place, they get to decide. Or if you're on a cruise ship and you want to act an ass in international waters and shit, God knows what the fuck can happen to you. You got to be real careful. If you do a crime in space, God damn it, and you're on a Russian spaceship, you're going to Russian jail, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to know what comes with crime if y'all niggas want to be doing crime shit. And I know Juice WRLD was an emo gangster, but he was on some gangster ass shit, bro. Right. You traveling, that's some fucking Buju Banton shit. You traveling private jets with crazy amounts of drugs, bro. It don't matter if the fucking they say it's legal until the feds say, yo, this shit is legal everywhere. Y'all could do it, like on some Canada shit.
No, you know what the feds want? They want to see your business licensing, your information, your medical history, right?
No, wait.
That's what the feds want to see. They're like, you can sell weed, but you need to be a business. You need to pay business taxes. You need to pay your exactly.
Because that's what I was about to say, but I forgot, and I was gonna end it on that.
Right.
Nigga, even if it's legal, they don't want you having 70 pounds because, nigga, you don't own a dispensary.
Right.
What do you do with 70 pounds?
They want you to pay state tax for your dispensary. They want you to pay income tax for your sales. They want that money.
They want to know if you got that much fucking, because like you could grow your own shit, especially if you're like, if he was a medical marijuana patient, he would have been in way more good standings other than pills, because he'd be like, bro, I grow my own shit. But you would have had a lot of explaining to do.
Shout out to FAMU. Shout out to the Rattlers.
But he would have still been fucked because it's a federal crime. They tell you all that shit, bro.
Exactly.
I know they told you that shit because, bro, it's common knowledge, bro. It's still illegal, bro. But, hey, man, make good decisions. Don't be trying to trap. Boosie said it's too late to be the dope man. Chill out. These hoes love you till you're broke, man. Chill out.
Shout out to FAMU.
Shout out to Lil Boosie.
Shout out to the Rattlers for making Florida medical marijuana awesome. Shout out to all my people.
Must be nice, nigga. Must be nice.
Shout out to all my my black and brown people out there going to school, learning about the cannabis trade, because I cannot tell you, even as a medical marijuana patient, I cannot tell you how irritating it is to me to see these fucking weed bars and weed lounges and shit. Meanwhile, you still got people locked up for weed charges and shit, bro. So shout out to all of my black and brown people going to school, trying to get y'all foot in the door in this industry, and all my bud tenders out there getting y'all foot in the door, because, bruh,
I hate you, nigga.
Like, bruh, it's fucking mess out here. It really is. It really is. I'm just not looking forward to who else we're gonna lose next year. Like, I'm really not. Next week, on the last week of December, when we do a podcast, we should do like a special of like, you know, RIP to all the people we've lost this year.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because we've lost a lot of really good people this year.
I'm down. I'm fucking down.
Who are some people I know off the top of my head? Nipsey, of course.
Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Yeah. Juice.
Ooh, I'm about to get crucified. Ooh, y'all can roast me. It's okay. Did Prince pass away this year or last year?
Hell nah, nigga. What the fuck?
When did Prince pass away?
A minute ago.
I feel like he passed away recently. Like, I feel like his spirit just recently left me. Oh yeah, Cameron Dallas. He's not from my age group. I didn't really know him like that, but he's a Disney Channel star. Damn, man. Who else? Prince died in 2018. Okay, I knew it wasn't that far away. Who else?
I don't know, man.
Didn't David Bowie pass last year or this year?
I don't fucking know. I'm still mad as fuck about Nipsey. But this shit killing my ears, man. I'm out to fucking
I know. I'm about to go too. This microphone is really crazy. Thank you guys for chilling with us. I know it's really late, but I appreciate all of you guys. When you guys get off of not Cameron. I'm so sorry. Not Cameron Dallas. I'm so sorry. Cameron Boyce. I'm so sorry. He's not from my generation. I didn't know.
How dare you?
Cameron Boyce passed away this year. But
damn, bro.
What?
The man that made the AK-47 passed away. Fucking
he passed away
last week.
Year.
Rest in peace, Mr. Kalashnikov.
Fredo Santana passed this year. I forgot about that. He did pass away this year.
This year?
That was this year.
I feel like that was last year.
No, I feel that was February. No. That was February.
Granddad.
John Witherspoon.
Granddad. That's what I'm saying. Prince died years ago.
Prince died. Oh, they said Prince died in 2016.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
I could have sworn he passed like last year.
You need to lay off that jazz cabbage, man. I know you got a prescription, but dog, you can't remember shit. You think this shit fucking? You a time traveler now? Damn, nigga.
I remember like the most details about the.
Not just going back in time, fixing mistakes and shit. I might just disappear off this live on the grandfather paradox and shit. If you like this video, big thumbs up. Big thank you to all our Patreon supporters on our Patreon account that we do not have because we fucking don't really do that.
We should. You know what we should. You know what we should do? Oh my god, we should do a Patreon, but like. Listen, do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
You look so scary. I just looked at your face when we like just did that, and you just look so scary. Stop.
Dude,
no,
you're hurting
like,
me.
I'm sorry. No, like we should do a Patreon, but like we should talk about things that we cannot talk about on here, like other stuff, like things we can talk about on YouTube because
and then I'll make it OnlyFans and
then we'll make an OnlyFans together, and we'll just. We'll be like Trisha Paytas if she was in a couple with herself. We'll be on Patreon, just freaking. I'm just gonna be getting it done to me. No, I'm just playing. No, for real.
Dude,
but
I feel like I'm gonna get camp.
No, for real. Like we should make a Patreon where we talk about more like adult like topics where we like won't get demonetized. That would be like could be like our like 2020 goal.
Dude.
So at least then every time we go live, you know,
give me your money.
We'll have support. We'll have actual support because we've been going hard for 29 weeks and we don't make zero money on this.
Fun.
So we could like have a good ass fucking time. And then we could even do like, you know what, Patreon, like with certain tiers, you could do like FaceTimes with people and stuff. Like we could FaceTime y'all and shit. Like that would be really cool.
If you get the platinum premium package, me and Nigel will come eat your booty. Bye, y'all.
All right, we're out. We're not gonna eat nobody booty. Stop. Oh God, what is wrong with you, Daniel? My ears hurt. I can't even hear myself. Yikes! All right, guys, we're out. Hold
on. Look at the size of that fucker.
What are you talking about? My head. Okay. I'm about to go.